I shopped for a dumpling client, repeat client. It all started with this. Morning. I know this is last minute. 1 to 3, of course, works as well. Thank you. Because I had a slot open between 1 and 3. I had it to 11 and 1 and 1 and 3. I go above and beyond. I'll share that in a moment. This very nice client gave me a bonus tip on top of a 20% gratuity of $15. So I earned $51.59. That's really nice. She was looking for this chicken in the blue package. Just chicken, white meat chicken. She got 4 packages. Now, I went to the Trader Joe's in Merrick first. They didn't have that, but the one in Garden City did. And why did I go all the way to Garden City? Because it was on the way to a house. That's why I do that with the stores. There's more of a chance of me grabbing everything that the client wants on their shopping list. Then, when we discussed that Merrick didn't have the blue, and I said they had the green, and then she said, well, do they have this one? Just chicken and simple seasoning. You see what the packages says here? What did I do? I added that to the client's notes, so we don't have to go through this again. Because I remembered I bought the blue packaging, but I bought it at the Garden City Trader Joe's. Well, she lives 5 minutes down the road. You know what? 10 minutes down the road. And with traffic, I'll show you. But the point is, I don't have to ask her again. And she gave me this information, which I thought was great. She was willing to take the green package, but she really wanted the blue, but she preferred this before the green. So I put that in the notes. Timestamp the food out of the door. This was the nice building. I showed you that already. She gave me a $15 bonus tip, which is really nice. They have waterfalls, a courtyard. This is where I pulled up to deliver. This building's wicked. Beautiful courtyard. There were people in the courtyard. It was gorgeous. That's why I parked, where I parked. And you see underneath the windows, those are all vacant. There's construction completely surrounding this building. On top of the hospital, on top of the courthouses, on top of the pubs that are busier during the week than the weekends. Foot traffic everywhere. I'm so grateful I'm able to park there. But you see, that's going to bring more businesses in. It's all vacant space. That's the inside of the building. Pretty cool. One angle. And that's the mail room. And you see the construction out the window? I love the natural light in the mail room. That's how close the construction is. It's surrounding this building. When this area is completed, which I feel it'll never be fully completed. She paid me to provide a service. I could show you the whole conversation and everything, but she wrote back, thank you for making the extra stop. I did write her in Merrick, and I said, I live in Freeport. I'm at the Merrick location shopping for you. Of course, I have plenty of ice and my insulated bags, but I'm more than happy to stop at the Garden City store because that's why I do this. More of a chance of me finding the product that you want. And what do you know? The Garden City store had the blue packaging. Not all the stores hold all the products, and the Trader Joe's in Garden City is larger compared to the Trader Joe's in Oceanside and in Merrick. It has more foot traffic. It's a larger store. It's a very congested, busy area. And it's still a smaller store, but it's one of the larger ones. I know products they get all their products from the same warehouses, but every Trader Joe's is different. Not every Trader Joe's carries every product. I made a client happy. I want her to call me a couple of times a month, because when she filled out the survey, to get a feel of what she likes. Like I used that. Does this woman prefer organic? And I went into her survey because she answered the survey, the preferences. And she said only when requested, because she got blueberries. She, she was tight for time, obviously, last minute. She got 4 packages of chicken, 2 large boxes of jasmine rice, 2 bags of circus crunch. I'm not saying it right. I have to look at it. It's a chopped salad with kale and broccoli, and 4 bottles of cilantro dressing, blueberries, and some other things. But 4. So she's saving time, and I made her happy. Because of the location she lives in, that's why it's so important for me to know that I have a parking spot. Because some of the buildings there, they don't have that set up. That would be very hard to do. Where would I park? I mean, it took me 10 minutes just to get away from the building onto Old Country Road because of all the congestion. It's like an obstacle course when you're going down between the construction, the delivery trucks that are blocking the streets. They have to park. You can bitch all you want. They have to park. They're delivering to business buildings that have no parking space in the parking lots. They're delivering to more residential buildings, but many of the people, they park on the street, and they only have like a 5-car parking lot. Very, very different. But that's why there's always construction in that area, because they continue to make it better so the traffic flows more easily, because you have the hospital, the pubs, the little storefronts, the business buildings, the apartment buildings. There's no parking. There's no streets. The streets are very tiny because there's so much going on in one congested area. So when I pulled up, I had to go around because I turned up the wrong block. It's not worth trying to make an illegal turn. Just not worth it. I went around the block. That added 10 minutes to my trip. I had to wait. You can walk faster when you're driving in that little tight spot. So I'm really happy. I hope she calls me again. I thought that was really sweet, and I made a client very happy. What else to tell you? Solana is up 5.84%. Crypto. Okay, guys, I'll see you next time, and stay tuned. Go Dumpling. She gave me a tip instead of paying unnecessary fees. I'll see you soon. Bye, everybody.